Good afternoon, lovely people. This is Yellowberry of Yellowberry Creations. It's good to be here as always. This afternoon, without wasting any time, I just want to talk about turning your trash into treasure. I think all of us sometimes, when we saw fashion designers, sewist fashionistas, we just find ourselves having a full stash in here. So I'm just going to show you about how you can make some crafts and jewelry for use, maybe giving as birthday presents or just presents for any occasions to your dearest ones, friends and family, or to sell. So today I'm going to show you how to make earrings, to make jewelry. This one doesn't only belong to sewists or fashion designers, it applies as well to anyone who's got little pieces of fabric they don't know what to do about in their house, but mostly to my African sisters. You remember that your nice outfit you've got in your wardrobe and you've got some pieces that you don't know what to do with it. This is the chance to see what I'm going to make. You can even make it at home. It's a DIY project. So what you need for this project is a cardboard box. It's just a card, actually a card. You can get this at the back of a hardcover book, like you can see on mine. You can use all those Amazon envelopes, the hardback ones that you received your presents or purchases last year during Christmas. You need a scissors, you need a pen, you need an unpicker or seam ripper, you need a needle and thread, you need a hot glue gun, and you need a little pliers. I don't actually remember what name do we give to these little pliers, but it is a pliers that is used mostly when making jewelry. And as well, you need two cylindrical items. As always, I always use something from my kitchen. This is an old water glass I just received for that. You can choose any size depending on what type of earrings you're going to make. So this is what I'm going to use, a water glass and a measuring cup. And then you need now some little bits and pieces for your earrings. I'm going to show you how to make clip-on earrings. So you need these ones, clips for clip-on earrings. As you can see, these ones, they open and shut for clip-on earrings for those ones who don't have pierced ears, and some little hooks for proper earrings, and them stoppers. As you can see, all these you can buy them if you are here in the UK, Amazon, Etsy, eBay. You can buy these ones. You can buy these ones for cheap. They're not expensive. You can buy these ones. So these are the hooks and these are the stoppers. I've got the gold and the silver, so I've got a selection of them in there. So I'm going to use the gold ones, so that's why I've just put some gold ones there. Okay, so let's get on to the thing. So you're going to start by drawing two circles. It just depends on what shape you want your earring to be. So I'm going to show you. You'll see when I finish this one I'm making. And for my fabrics here, it's just a pick and choose, like a sweetie packet, you know. So me, with my love of the color yellow, I'm just going to pick this old binding. I don't think I still got long enough for any other project I might think of, so I've just thought of, you know, using this one. It's just one of those fabrics in my scrap boxes, so this is what I'm going to use. So I took my water glass, the big one, and I drew a circle. This is my outer circle for my earring. And I took this small measuring cup and I just put it slightly high, and I drew another small circle inside, because the style I want this top part to be thinner than the bottom. That's why I've made it like that. You can choose to make just one or same size or similar pattern. It's just up to you, but this one is what I'm going to make. So the next thing now, you are going to cut along. You are just going to cut along the outer line. Just be careful, and these cards, they're really strong. They're pretty strong. Some are a little bit thinner, but mostly those ones who that comes with delicate parcels or papers. They're very, very strong, so it just depends with what you have in your house, but you don't have to worry. Anything will do as long as it's hard. Okay, so this is what I have to start with. And then with my seam ripper, let me take this one off. Okay, then with my seam ripper now, I'm going to poke into my box, and I'm just going to rip. By doing this now, I'm just making an incision so I'll be able to put my scissors, because you know there is no way I can put my scissors in there without making an incision. Then I put my scissors there and I start to cut. Just be careful now with this inside circle, because you might snip and you might end up opening the whole cardboard that you're just trying to make a circle on. Okay, all right, so this is me. This is what I've come up with. Don't worry about these rough edges, because it's only paper. So when you start making your project, you see that it will all come nice and smooth. Just make sure everything is nice and smooth on the outside, though even if I've said don't worry much about the inside. Okay, so this is me just trying to see if everything is even on the outside. Right, so this is what I've come up with. So my next step is, pardon me of this. Okay, my next step now is I put my glue stick in my hot glue gun, and make sure you by this time you've already turned it on and it is melted, because you need really hot glue to make this. I now got my binding, and I'll just look at my circle and I'm just thinking, okay, if I use maybe up to this length, I'll have enough. Don't make it too short, don't make it too long, because if you make it too long for what you're going to do, you find it's difficult to just put through and roll over this cardboard. But if you make it shorter as well, you find out that you won't have enough and you end up having to join, or it won't look nice. So what you're going to do now, you're going to start from this and just put some glue, spread it thinly, okay, and just put your, okay, put it like that, glue it on like that. This is your binding now, just glue it on the card like that. I like hot glue gun because it sets so quickly and it just makes your work so easy. Okay, so once you've done that now, you start wrapping in and out. It has to be diagonally. You have to do it like diagonally, don't do it straight, because if you do it straight, you find out that you have difficulty maintaining a smooth pattern. So do it diagonally like this, and then start putting it in and out. And once you're doing that, make sure that this one you are holding down, it overlaps the one that's already on the card. It overlaps. Don't put it like this so you leave a gap. No, it won't come out nice. Make sure it overlaps. So this is you now. You start going. You can make you can go around 1, 2, 3 times, and then you put your hot glue there, okay, then you go in again, because the reason you want to secure it, so now and then you have to put your hot glue in. Okay, you come out, go over again. Do you see already what I meant by put them diagonally? They're just giving you a nice look here, and like if you put them straight, you won't have a pattern like this. So I keep going. I put a little glue. The wider it gets, the more glue I put, and continue until you finish. So keep going until you finish. You see, I've done all the way around, It's looking nice and even, very, very neat indeed. So when you come to where you've started from, when you started from, just check both sides to see, okay, which one do you want to be the outside and which one do you want to be the inside. Okay, so this one is going to be my inside of my the inside of my earring. So what I'll do now, I'll pull my binding, then I'll go the other side. Okay, then I'll put some glue there in a line like that, spread it sparingly. Then I just seal. Now this is where it ends, and I just snap off the remaining. Just make sure you seal so that it's nice and flat and no raised corners. Okay, so this is it. Look at how this shape has come out. All the inside has been sealed and the outside, and like how I was saying before, I wanted mine to be big at the bottom and thinner at the top. Okay, so you see this is a very lovely pattern I've come out with. So now the next step is for you now to put your hook and your stopper. And this time you don't need a glue gun. All you need now is this seam ripper again. So you go on the smallest. By this time you should have made two of them together. As you can see now, look at this pair, how gorgeous it is. So now you just pull them together. Okay, and now just see, okay, this is where I'm going to put my hook. So you just make an incision on that. Just wait and see. Once you align them, just come out with a place where you think you are going to make an incision to put your hook. With your seam ripper now, go in the fabric, make an incision. Make sure you don't cut that it rips it out. Just make a hole. Just make a hole. Then put it down like that. Then these bangs, they're very, very small and tiny, and they're very, very difficult to work with. So this is where now you need your pliers. These your little pliers. What you're doing now, you're just opening the little bang. As you can see, I've just opened it. So once you open it now, you take off your seam ripper that you've put on there, and through that hole you insert. Through that hole you insert the little bang. If you can see, this is now the little bang I've just inserted there. Okay, once you've done that, that's when you take your hook, and this is your hook, and you just put it through the bang before you close it. You can take your pliers again and just squish it to close it. And this is it. That's your earring done. So now you've got both earrings. Both earrings nicely done. Very gorgeous. To go with any dress, any occasion. If you've got that your African attire with them vibrant colors, especially summer will be here soon, then you'll be wearing that. Those are mine already. I've already claimed them because I love yellow, so I'm going to rock them on something yellow in summer. So this is how you make these earrings. As you can see, they're very nice, and I've just made them from this strip of bias, which I was just about to discard and throw away. So the next one I'm going to show you is another design, of which is quite an interesting one. Just keep watching. So for the next one, for the next style, this one is for clip-on. It's a clip-on earring for those ones who don't have ears pierced. So on these ones, of course, you should by now you should have cut your circles depending on the size that of earring that you want. So you need needle and your two sizes of little circles there you've cut. This is African print fabric. Is very beautiful fabric, very vibrant, and you need another small circle. Now this is a smaller circle, so I've just used the same items that I've used before to cut my circles. So you need also a little bowl of wool. You need a little bowl of wool. You see what we'll use it on later on. And this piece I just it was left over from some time ago and I just kept it. So what you're going to do first, you are going to get your little circle, spread some glue. With this one, be generous with your glue. That's why I've put another glue stick there. Be generous with your glue, and with hot glue as well. You have to be quick, otherwise once it dries up before you do what you want to do, it will set and okay, won't work. After you've done that, put this your ball of wool so that it sticks. Do you see what I've just done? You stick it on there so it sticks. Once you've done that, take your needle and thread, double up your thread and put a knot at the end there. Then take your bigger circle. This one is the outside and this one is the inside. Okay, just leave 0.5 maybe millimeters from the edge, and just do a running stitch across all around, for the circumference. So keep going until you come back to where you started. Okay, so you have something like this. You've just made a running stitch all around with your needle and thread still there. Take this your card with your wool there and place the wool inside and the card outside like that. Then, don't know if you see what I'm doing, then pull the threads, pull the thread. So the trick with this type of earring is you have to cut a good amount of fabric for your outside circle, because if you make it smaller, then you won't have enough to cover up when you tie like this. And as well, if you have it too big, or if you don't put enough thread in there, you just have your earring a little bit saggy. So you just want your earring to be nice and tight. Okay, so this is how you're going to do it. And just play with the thread inside, just play with it, because it's just like it's your padding. If you've got some padding in your house, you can just use, you know, the padding that we use inside cushion covers, just use that one. So this is what you have once you finish pulling, and this is what you have on the other side. And now make sure you secure it by sewing it up so it doesn't get undone. So once you tie it up, this is what you have. Okay, this is what you have. Look at how beautiful it is, nice and big for those who want larger earrings. Then you cut a small circle of cloth, okay, from your pieces. Then what you do next, just put some glue here around where you have tied your your fabric there. Just put a fair amount of glue and then secure with this little cloth like that. You're just like sealing, okay? So it's nice and neat. Look how this is. This is how you do it. Just press, make sure it's nice and flat. Nice and flat. Okay, after you've done that, now that's when you take this your clip. All right, and you find as well which one do you want to be your top part and which one do you want to be your bottom. Just put a fair amount of glue as well there. This one, try and spread it a little bit more evenly. Okay, and you press down your clip. Press down your clip and keep holding it. Let that glue come out of those little holes where you've just press your clip. Okay. Okay, so when you finish attaching your clip, this is what you have. See, your clip, it opens and it closes, and this is your earring. It's finished. Your clip-on earring is all nice and done. All right. So this is these are some of the projects that you can make with your pieces. And for those clip-on earrings, you can see I've made different colors and sizes here, all nice and beautiful, all with African print. This one I've made it bigger, so just to show you, so you could see clearly what I was doing. But either way, some people would prefer them bigger like that. And with my hook ones I've shown you before, this is what you have. Look at that. Look at all that now we've made. Look at this. It just depends with you now which shape you want to cut from your cardboard box, but it's still the same. All these, they come from all that junk here, or trash. Look at how the trash is turned into treasure. Like I said, you can sell them. You can sell them for anyone who's having like African themed occasions. You can make them for your bridal team. If you're having an Afrocentric dressing, then you can just make them with the leftover fabrics. And also look at what I'm saying. I've made some bow ties as well for men. These ones so yes, I've made this for men, for some boys, for their traditional wedding that's upcoming, and the girls are going to have this matching as well. So this is so beautiful. And here you can even make little girls headbands. These are bow headbands or plain headbands. You can make them, or you can make even sets. This is headband with some bangles and some matching hoop earrings as well. So all that's what things you can make with your scrap material there. And you can even make solid ones, round solid ones. Look how beautiful these are. Look how beautiful these are, all coming from this. And look at these. Look how vibrant and classy these are. Look at these. These are this is another pattern as well you can consider making. This is all Afrocentric jewelry. So if you are someone interested in vibrant jewelry, this is the chance to use all your pieces before you can think of throwing them away. And it doesn't matter which type of fabric you have, all of them, look at them, how beautiful they are, all different patterns here. Look at them, how beautiful this is. Okay, even I have this silk fabric. I had these little pieces of silk fabric. I don't throw them away. Look at what I've made with them silk fabric. Look, I've just made this lovely earring. It doesn't matter which color. Look, the silk between that, in between, and I've just made it as well. So if you've liked my videos so far, please like, share and subscribe. But today we end here, and thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Bye.